How's the CV boot doing?
We're not going to talk about that. It's going to hodl. You can do it, buddy. Hang in there. Just another 175 miles to go.
One way.
One way. Hi ho, Geek in the Vlog here, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going back to the Dubs at the Lake trip. This is the day before. Obviously we are working hard to get ready for Radwood, but really trying to get this car out of the lot. And by that I mean quote-unquote giving it away for $2 when we reach 2,000 subscribers. We're now up over 1,600 subscribers. That was in big part to the trip that we are about to show you here to Dubs at the Lake. So thank you to everyone that was at Dubs at the Lake that took the time to stop by and say hi, check out the car, and sign up to potentially buy this car for $2 when we reach 2,000 subscribers. And you caught us laughing a little bit at the beginning of this video because, well, we did a little inspection on this car before we decided to take it up to the mountains, and, well, there were a few things that we found, including the need to replace an axle. So there's the exhaust. We'll go ahead and keep that. We'll go ahead and keep that there for right there, right. So you can see here we got the new hangers for the fuel tank. There's where the exhaust system used to be. Oh, no oil coming out of the exhaust. That's you know, better than it was when we got it. Parking brake cables are done. No fuel leaking out of there. Rack looks dry. It's just water dripping. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. The back of the engine actually looks pretty good too. Oil pan might be leaking a bit, or is that coming from? It's coming. Oh, it's coming from the gaskets up there. Yeah, that's okay. She's seeping a little bit. It's a diesel. It does that. Ooh, CV boot is split. That sucks.
Have you done CV boots on that car since you had it?
Nope. See if I can find some CV axle grease to pack up in there for the trip. That's not getting fixed today. Oh, well, that is why we check. That is why we check. That would probably have eaten that joint for sure, taking it on a road trip. This is the running around town grill, and this is the going to a car show grill.
We are currently stitching together a broken CV boot with zip ties.
So that's what you do when you own a Volkswagen.
Because we are certainly going to have that fail on our 200-mile journey at some point tomorrow. I've also put together a Volkswagen kit number 74-A roadside assistance kit, which includes nitrile gloves and more zip ties.
And more zip ties.
How many have you put on so far?
Just one.
Just one, yeah.
Just one.
You need at least 3 for this job.
I think 3 might be pushing our luck.
This is the part in the video where we flash forward to us broken down on the side of the road.
with an axle that's fallen off the car.
Somewhere around about Hagertown.
Yeah.
So now when the suspension loads, are those things going to go click, 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 click on the top of that freaking knuckle?
I mean, for a while.
I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe you could rotate them so that the thick part is like flip it so that's back.
So it puts a hole in the good part of the boot.
Well, yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's not a perfect plan.
It's not a perfect plan. No. First of all, this is not a how-to video. Let me say that again. This is not a how-to video. We're going to just hope that this axle does not fail in the next 400 miles. She can go 400 miles.
Carefully.
We'll order a new axle.
we'll just go ahead and order because we know we're gonna this one.
Yeah, this
If
was.
it's not done now, it's going to be done tomorrow.
Its useful lifespan is over in approximately 402 miles.
Yeah. Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together. You can do it. Doing this air conditioning system on this car. We got it working, and then a couple days later, we heard a loud bang and some hissing. And it turns out this evaporator canister might be hard to see from here. A receiver dryer. I'm sorry, that's what this is. This is the receiver dryer bolted on here. So there's a hole in it right down here at the bottom. So if I
Did it just crack?
I don't know. I'm gonna pull it off. So there's my finger on it, and you can see it's drawing a vacuum now. So if I let go,
There goes your vacuum.
there goes my vacuum. Again, we used parts that were in the trunk of this car to do that job. So that was a new Volkswagen part, but who knows how old it was.
Well, and if there was something else clogged somewhere else that built too much pressure,
That's where it blew up.
that's just
Yeah.
was the weakest point, right?
Yeah.
Six oh six.
No, it's later than that. It's like
Later than
6:20.
It's before 6:30,
Yeah.
and we're gonna drive a 68 horsepower Volkswagen into the Appalachian Mountains.
Because that's with a
What-
with a suspect axle.
Yeah, we're gonna kill the front left CV axle right now. That's happening right now.
How's the CV boot doing?
We're not gonna talk about that. It's gonna hodl. You can do it, buddy. Hang in there. Just another 175 miles to go. One way. One way. Then you get a break.
Yeah, that's true. EW11.
Yeah! Man, that thing looked nice.
Axle problems aside, we might
I think we're gonna make it there.
make it there.
We might not make it home, but we're gonna make it there.
We might not leave, but
We'll just leave it there. All right, $2.
Yeah, let's go.
Who's got $2? Second entrance. Yeah.
yeah, it is rather cool.
Gonna have to go with some overdubbed audio here because they were blaring music, which is gonna do the whole copyright strike thing for the channel. So sorry about that, can't have the native audio here, but hey, we got to reconnect with Eddie. If you are a watcher of this channel, you'll know that Eddie was the one who was selected to buy my first Mark II for $1 when we reached 1,000 subscribers. So he's been back to the shop a couple times since then. We've gotten to drive the Claude again. That was cool. But here he is showing us around his new daily driver, a Mark IV. And a beautiful car, absolutely beautiful car. This is going to be a much better driving experience on a daily basis than a 58 horsepower Mark II normally aspirated Jetta diesel. So well done with your selection, Eddie. I still have not had a Mark IV. So this is a character flaw for me. I will be trying to rectify that in the coming months. You picked a good one here. This thing is cool.
I'm not a huge fan of the fives or
They're
the.
still on the road. Like
Yeah.
the threes are gone.
Mhm, yeah.
There's more twos here than there are threes.
Mhm.
That's just my opinion. So how many of your friends have you convinced to join the Volkswagen Club?
One of my friends picked up a Mark IV before I did.
Okay.
The daily down at school.
Nice.
My cousins now have two B5. One's an S4, one's an A4.
There
The
you
S4 just blew up, as they do, so. Yeah.
Oh, nice job,
Whole
man.
family's pretty into it. Yeah, it's definitely Honestly,
Okay, a stated goal of ours when we were coming up here was to see one of these, an Audi GT Coupe. Now, Mitch had one of these when I think it was his first car. He said this was his first car, not the turbo, not the fancy one, but still, this body, this car, pretty neat for a first car.
All right.
Always interesting to see what people drive to the car show. Case in point.
Yeah.
Lotus Evora.
Speaking of Japanese project cars, that's got a Japanese engine. Does that count?
Is that a Toyota?
I think it's got
Yeah, it's a Toyota. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Definitely some Volkswagens out here. I saw, well, there is rumor that
There's a-
lifted Jetta
Is around here somewhere.
that did the off-roading rally is out here somewhere. We may have missed it. It's a little late in the day, so they may have taken off, but something to aspire to next year to get something capable of doing the off-road rally at Dubs at the Lake. I don't even know what that would look like a Vanagon.
My SQ5.
So my Syncro had these wheels on it. No, it's not.
Not
It's a diesel
Syncro.
though. No, the Syncro's the fuel filler was in the back.
Yeah.
But it is a diesel. That's pretty cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. I like the one that's got the hole for the hand crank, but it doesn't have the hand crank
Right.
in it.
A 94. Here's your Z car.
Oh yeah, there you go. It's one for Ivan.
Definitely. Carrying around a full-size spare. I respect it.
Is it a full? Yeah, it's definitely just a full-size spare.
And for Neil, here's your Valiant, buddy.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Just don't hit any eagles with it.
Well, those freaking eagles will sneak up on you.
Right.
And Ivan's Tenere too.
All right, what do you say we attempt to make it home with the effed up axle and
Yeah.
possibly a
What's
bone
the
turbo?
over under or the approximate place where you think we're going to be calling Jen to come rescue us on the road?
I think we make it to Cumberland.
Yeah, I think we make it past
You
Cumberland.
think we make it past
I
Frederick,
think-
maybe?
Yeah,
Frederick?
we're inside of Frederick.
Okay, if we make it to Frederick, we call it victory.
Yeah, and
All right, folks, we made it back from Dubs at the Lake. Thank you. Thanks to everybody who was out there and subscribed to the channel today. We got a lot more subscribers today. That was kind of the point. So we're going to give this car away for $2 when we reach 2,000 subscribers. Check out the explainer video, fill out the form, Mark II, that's mk2.tr3wrench.com for your chance to buy this car, this 1986 Volkswagen Jetta Turbo Diesel, for $2 when we reach 2,000 subscribers. Hey, thanks for coming along with us to Dubs at the Lake. See you next year, and see you at Radwood, Philly in just a few weeks at Subaru Park, Philadelphia, June 10th, 2023. Come out and say hi. See you next time. Thanks.